What's up? Back on the Wreck This show. I'm on the phone right now. We're using my boys' Beats audio headphones. I'm talking to the homie Trio. Shout out to Trio. And I'm on the phone with you. What's up, dog? It's Trio on the Wreck This show. Yeah. And my guest here for the time being will be Mr. Power. Sorry, aka my guest is Damien, aka the Devil's Child, aka Candyman, aka Ghost, aka Ghostman D, aka Candyman, aka I got that shit, aka BRB, aka I be black, aka I don't fucking know anymore. Which is a lot of AKAs. Candyman, Candyman, Why? No, it's funny though. Like, it's Candyman. Shit, I ain't about to get hurt. Shout out to the homie Trio. Can you see that? Look at that. Yeah, Trio. Trio. Posted up with the nigga Lazy Bone. Yeah. So, this topic today is going to be related to... Kenny, how long till you get here?
What?
How long till you get here?
Man, you said you would give me the word, let me know what you're going to do, what you're trying to do, what you want to do, what you need to do.
Oh, yeah. So, let me check my Power Pilot. Looks like I got a couple more things to do, so I'll meet you back in like 20 minutes.
Alright, yo,
Mims! Today's topic is serial killers. Now, there's been a couple questions going around today. Like, who is the serial killer version of yourself? Who is the serial killer version of some people? Now, some people will agree when they say that Lil Wayne is a serial killer version of me. That's tight. The serial killer version of Trio is Drake. The serial killer version of Marilyn Manson is whoever the other Manson guy is. The killer version of Ted Bundy, I was told it was Chucky. Yeah, that's funny. So, oh, you like the hair? Nice, huh? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, ain't nothing too special. I'm just trying to get the locks back. That's all that is. But, anyways. So, today, the topic, my guest just left, but he'll be back momentarily, so I gotta keep this going. Now, what have I been up to these last couple months? A lot. I celebrated New Year's, my daughter's second birthday, my girl's birthday, my brother's birthday, my stepfather's birthday, and a few other birthdays that I just can't remember at the moment. I know I missed a lot of people's birthdays on Facebook. I apologize, but there's just a lot of things going on and shit. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Crazy Lord hit that song. I got hip to this Hobson album. Dog, that shit is tight. I've been listening to it a lot. My favorite songs off that joint is Give Me That Money, Friends Are Knocking, I Need Help is my shit. Seriously. I can't even have friends, cause all they do is ask for my money. They be like, let me have this, let me have that, let me have this, and they keep on coming. Yeah, let me get $1, give me that money. 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 And this other joint, I Need Help, fuck with it, hardcore. I love it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a little bit of that song for you. Because I fucking love it. That's how much I fucking love it. The song is fucking awesome. Yes, I said fucking I don't know how many times. That's how hard it goes. The joint is fucking amazing. I mean, fucking amazing. Check this out. Check this out. I love this song. This joint right here. Can you see that? I need help. Don't make me feel like I lost myself. My own homies telling me that I need help. If you got a solution for me, you should probably
Holler at your boy if you know somebody.
let me know. I got this guy on this album too. Guess what? Holler at your boy if you know somebody. Alright. My guest has now arrived, and he goes by the name of Mr. Bauer. Damien,
What?
you need to be on screen for this. Please, sit down, have a seat. Damien is in the building. Say what's up to the camera.
What up?
Alright, now, so, seeing as how you are my guest, I'm going to interview you because we haven't done this in a minute.
It has been a minute.
So what have you been up to?
Same shit, different day.
That doesn't say nothing. I can say I've been doing the same shit on different days. You want to know what that means?
Bar hopping,
Nothing.
driving.
Nothing. I can tell you what I'm about to be up to. I'm about to go to this motherfucker Hobson concert and Lazy Bone. And if I'm not locked up, God forbid, please don't let me get locked up this year, I'm gonna try to go see Tech 9 again. Because that nigga's coming back to town. You know what? Snowder probably need to come to town too. She needs to stop bullshitting and just bring her Spanish white girl ass all the way over here to DC or Baltimore because she got fans over here.
True that.
WakyGameUp.com. So what are your plans for 2014?
Get my fucking dreads back. I'm so blown, right? I had dreads that were a little, about a foot long. Dyed the bitches blue, they were fucking, oh my god, they were amazing. And I cut the bitches off. Went straight up bald. Blown.
Bald is an understatement. He looked like a skinhead. For real. That joint was just... It looked like one of those shiny bald ass heads that you just can't help but want to walk up and fire the fuck out of it. Just... Yeah, son. That bad. It was that bad. I ain't gonna lie. I clowned his ass like shit until he got some hair back. I had to, man. It was just one of those... Damn, dude, what the fuck? Because one day I saw him, he had more hair than I did on his head, and next thing I know, he comes up and I'm just like...
Gone.
Dude.
Like my shit was shiny.
Oh, what? He almost made me cry. No homo, but yeah, it was definitely something. So, okay, your plans for 2014 is to get your dreads back.
And go to fucking Cali.
I want to go to Cali.
I'm telling you,
I want to go to Cali.
I got my green card. I got my green card when I was married.
I'm talking about green card and everything. This is my green card right here. See it? Tap out.
Oh, fuck that tap out bullshit.
What? What? He said fuck that tap out bullshit. You know what? You better represent. You better represent like I made you represent them Redskins, you Cowboy fan. Hey, that shit was funny.
All about that shit.
Wanna know what I'm all about?
True that.
What's that say? Less drama, more music.
True that.
I live by it, I stand by it. Shout out to Crazy Bone and TL for making this. I'm sorry, but I gotta speak on this. Crazy Bone, what was you thinking when you decided to change TL from Thug Line to The Life? Dude, Thug Line sounded so awesome, and yet you just decided, yeah, we changed Thug Line to The Life because that's how we do it. You know, feel me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just time for a change. Like, we both of us gotta sit down and let the newcomers come up and this and that, blah, blah, blah. I get it, I understand it, but dude, for real, I'm sorry, you change it whatever the fuck you want to. As long as it still say TL, I'ma still call it Thug Line, because that's how far back of a fan I go, knuckle. Alright, now, a few questions. What's your review on Hobson's last album, Knock Madness?
Banging. Absolutely fucking banging.
Heard exclusively from this guy. Now, how do you feel about Tech Nine's last album, Something Else?
I keep that bitch on repeat. And they introed Snow. Track 5. She was banging on that bitch too.
So this new artist, who goes by the name of Snow the Product, and her Wake Her Game Up crew, how do you feel about her?
I don't know.
This is how I feel about her, since you don't know.
She needs to bring her ass over here though.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that too. But as far as Snow the Product, like, I feel as though that if she was to jump into the industry or get signed by Strange Music, like there's been a lot of talks about, along with Hobson, Snow the Product will take over the entire game because she's a female artist and she goes like shit. Like, I mean, I know Nicki Minaj went and all that shit. I know that Nicki Minaj can go, she can spit and all that. I give her kudos and all that shit, but lately she's not doing anything. It'd be a perfect time for Snow to just jump on and be like, yeah, son. Like, you heard that song, Cookie Cutter Bitches? Listen to that shit. You better. That song is awesome. And, Drunk Love, watch the video. Fucking awesome. And, what's the name of the other song? Till Death. Fucking love it. Anyways, so how do you feel about Lil Wayne wanting to retire?
Currently, right now, I don't want to discuss that topic. That shit's blowing my mind.
Why?
One more album by Weezy. Nah, I don't think the world can handle that.
I think he needs to stop bullshitting and just go up to Carter 6 like he originally planned to, instead of just going up to 5 and want to retire. I understand his reasons for retiring, but dude, you make so much money and you got all this free time to make music like you say you've been doing. Like, why would you even want to retire? I understand that you did everything, but if you love music so much, you should never want to stop. Look at Too Short's old ass. He looked like he could be somebody's great-grandfather, yet he's still rapping. He did a song with Wiz Khalifa called, I don't remember. But yeah,
Alright, hold up. We haven't done this in a long time. Stoner moment. Last time we did that, it was during the X Games.
Yes, it was. So what about this stoner moment?
I had a total stoner moment the other day.
Okay.
Remember when I was driving back home?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I slid on this ice. I was so far gone. So far gone that I did like zigzags and turned down all these different side roads and shit. And I did, my boy RJ, reckless, right here, in the passenger seat. I was like, cuz, did I hit somebody? I think I hit somebody. Did I hit somebody?
Oh, that was funny. This guy swore up and down he hit somebody. I'm sitting there telling him, dude, you didn't hit nothing. It was just the fact that you were accelerating on ice, that when your tires grab contraction, it kind of gave it a boost a little bit. Next morning, this dude wakes up, or no, he pulled over, was like, cuz, you gotta drive. That shit just fuck with me, man. It's got me geeking like shit. I'm like,
I leaned the seat all the way back and laid all the way the fuck back to where I couldn't be seen. Like, I don't know what the fuck it was. I was gone, paranoid. It was terrible.
oh yeah. And then he was like, cuz, you gotta drive. I was like, alright. We get back to his house, and he's all like, cuz, I swear, like, did I really hit something? I said, dude, if you did, I would have told you by now. But nah, you didn't. He didn't believe me at first, until he looked at the vehicle. He was like, okay, so I guess I didn't hit nothing.
Yeah, next morning I had to go out there and look at that bitch. I'm like, I swear to God. I was zoned out. I was zoned out for, I'd say, a good 10 miles.
10 miles ain't even right.
I don't fuck
Don't listen to him. It was more than 10 miles.
Like, completely, like, zoned. Like, I don't know
Don't
what
let that
the fuck
motherfucker
happened.
fool you. 10 miles. It was a lot longer than that, buddy.
That shit was fun, though.
This year's Super Bowl. I don't know who's it going to be.
I don't care. The Cowboys aren't in it.
I don't care because the Redskins, the Steelers, the Giants, and, well, Denver's in there, so I guess I kind of care. But, I mean, I think we all know who's going to win. Denver.
Yeah.
If not, then football is just rigged, and I ain't with it no more. So in today's news, Lil Boosie gets out this year.
Damn, that motherfucker is still locked up, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. He been locked up for a minute.
I forgot all about that shit.
I didn't. Phew. It's already been that long already. Lil Boosie, get ready, get his ass out. Hope he don't get back in like Chief Keef's dumbass. No, I'm sorry, I'm gonna speak on Chief Keef for a minute. That nigga is dumb as shit.
Here we go.
He is. Like, what the fuck makes you
Tangent.
think that you can sit there and do all this shit, make yourself look all ignorant, make a video of you smacking a bitch, and expect nobody to hate you for it, for one. For two, just like Waka Flocka Flame said, that he's a misunderstood child that needs a hug.
A misunderstood child that needs a hug.
He does. Like, what is your reason to want to get in trouble so much? Like, why would you want to give yourself such a bad look?
True.
Illuminati. I don't believe that shit. I don't know what it is, but I just don't know. But now that new Bone Thugs and Harmony album, son, dog, that shit rocks, man. That's how a bitch is a bitch. A bitch is a bitch. A bitch is a bitch. And then the other song that Busy got, or Busy, Lazy, and Flesh. I was born in the ghetto, raised in the ghetto. Ain't nobody taking it for more than the ghetto. This times will be better, get better when it's shadow. But need someone to do is for more than the ghetto. And that song they got with Ty Dolla $ign. She want that thuggish, ruggish, put up in the function, shake it for the love of the money. I give her that thug love, I'm doing my stuff. Girl, everything 100, I'ma keep it 100, 100. Everything 100, girl, everything 100. This motherfucker's watching Tom and Jerry. You think I'm bullshitting? Look at this, look. Keep it real in the lane, kept it real for 20 years, I ain't changed.
Told you. Tangent.
And, this other song they got, the Cypher, that joint was badass.
That actually was beast.
And this other song Busy Bone got, cause if they ever come my way. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that song. That song is so awesome. I want to hear it now.
Who the fuck calling me?
They calling him. That's that Verizon phone. I got the power of Sprint over
That's
here.
my mom calling.
Shout out to
What
Mama.
up, bitch?
Shout out to Mama, cause yeah, son.
I said, what
That's
up?
what's up. That's what's up. I like to make a couple shout outs. Shout out to my cousin Kyle. Hope everything's safe out here in Arkansas. Shout out to my cousin Trio. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony for keeping it going. Shout out to Weezy for still getting his grind on momentarily until he decides to retire. Shout out to Rob Deerdeck. He's still doing his thing with ridiculousness. Shout out to TL. Shout out to Tech Nine for still making that strange music. Shout out to Hobson and the whole Funk Volume crew for still doing their thing. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa.
I'm not home.
Shout out to my TV because I finally got that joint. Shout out to my tablet, which is what I'm using to make this video.
Okay, well, Grandpa said he was gonna wait for
Shout
it.
out to the Pittsburgh Steelers for not being in the playoffs, but they made it as far as they could. Shout out to Beats Audio headphones. I done talked a lot of shit about these things because of the price, but you know what? I think it's worth it. That is, if you're really into music and need a pair of headphones, or good ones anyway. These are the best way to go. All music lovers, grab yourself a pair. Beats Audio headphones. Shout out to Dr. Dre because he made more money selling these damn headphones than his own actual music. Shout out to Evanescence because they're still doing their thing. Shout out to Linkin Park because they're still doing their thing. Shout out to ICP. Shout out to Snow the Product. The whole Wiki Game Up crew. Shout out to Trio because he's still doing his thing. Still waiting on that No Cover mixtape out. Shout out to the homie Young Blaze because he's still doing his thing. Shout out to the homeboy TCB because he's just too cool. Brandon. Shout out to the homie Twinchy. You know, if it wasn't for me, everybody would still calling you Twin. I still remember that dad gave you that nickname.
AKA the fucking Terminator. This nigga got hit and ran the fuck over. and still pushed the motherfucking car off of his ass and walked away with only scratches.
No lie. If you heard about that motorcycle accident over here on Route 5 by Holiday Liquors, and that chopper that landed over at Thomas Stone, yeah, that was him. Shout out to
Jaron Benson.
Shout out to Jaron Benton. Shout out to Yellow Wolf. Shout out to my homegirl Abby. I call her Red, but bitch is crazy, but she's awesome. She's tight. She's cool. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to Facebook. Even though I'm getting annoyed with you. Shout out to my mini fridge over there because that joint's still keeping my shit cold. Shout out to Let's Drama More Music. Shout out to The Long Hair Don't Care. Shout out to
TCB.
Where the
hell you at, cuz?
I already shouted him out, but shout out to TCB again just because I shouted you out once before. Shout out to Spider-Man because he's doing his thing. Shout out to Jenna Marbles because she's still
sexy bitch.
She's still one funny ass bitch. Shout out to SafeLink. Shout out to DC. Shout out to the lost souls that everybody done lost over these last few years. Rest in peace. I know everybody lost somebody. I know it's a very tough time to get through, but trust me, I've lost some people too. And all you can do is never forget their memories, keep their spirits living on inside you, and just live your life. I mean, it may sound kind of fucked up, but I mean, that's the only thing you really can do. Just stay strong. Shout out to
the first person that ever smoked weed. You're a fucking genius.
Shout out to the Indian bloodline in me. Shout out to my black and white side. Shout out to the lip piercing that I got in my face. Shout out to the headphones I got around my neck. Shout out to all these damn tattoos that I got on my body. Shout out to the tatted family everywhere and all over the earth. Shout out to...
Don't hide them, flaunt them.
Shout out to Cinnamon Toast Waffles. Them shits are fucking good. Shout out to Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Fuck Lucky Charms.
Shout out to Frosted Flakes, because them motherfuckers are great. Shout out to Snow. Not the product, not the drugs, not the rapper, the actual snow falling from the sky. Like, we've actually got a good, decent amount of snow this year. Supposedly, we're still getting some more.
Shout out like 20, 30 inches next week.
Shout out to Mountain Dew, because this is how I do. Shout out to money, because people think that money can buy you happiness. One thing that it cannot buy you is love. It may buy you a marriage. It may even buy you a baby carriage. But it can't buy you love. True love. Shout out to all the real friends that I still got to this day. Shout out to everybody else's real friends that they know who they are and proud to say that they are their friend and proud to be in their life. Shout out to all the fake ass friends out there. You want to know why? Because without y'all, we would not have learned our lesson that we are still living and learning today and from here on out. Shout out to all the haters, the liars, the assholes, the bitches, the niggas, the bitch niggas, the nigga bitches. Shout out to all of them motherfuckers, because you know, just the same thing I said about the fake ass friends. If it wasn't for y'all, we would not have learned the lessons that we learned today. Shout out to Busy Bone.
Rob Dyrdek, motherfucker, you keep everybody laughing.
I shouted him out too. Shout out to the whole Ridiculousness crew, because that shit is fucking funny, man. For real.
And y'all need to come out with another Robin Big. Like, that shit was priceless. Y'all need to come back out with that. Get Big Black back on the screen with you.
Shout out to The Walking Dead. That shit is awesome. I just got recently hip to it, and I went on a 3-day marathon watching season 1 up to the end of season 2. Shout out to American Horror Story, Coven. I am not gonna lie, I don't know what that shit was about. I just finally said, you know what? Let me check this out. And yes, it was the season finale of season 2 of American Horror Story. So yeah, I watched like the very last episode, and I just gave everything away from myself. But I still got questions, so now I gotta watch it from the beginning to the end. Shout out to my little sister Alexis. She got her GED recently. Congratulations, little sis. I'm proud of you. Shout out to my girl, Spitter, Amanda. She don't like it when I call her Spitter, but I do anyway because that's just her nickname. I don't call nobody by their real names. That's just how, I'm sorry, that's just how I am. I give you a nickname even if you don't want and still call you by that goddamn nickname.
Call me anything but my motherfucking government.
See, he got the right idea. Shout out to Eba, Evil Brain, Angel Heart. Shout out to You're a Liar, because you are A-L-Y-A. Shout out to YOLO, because you only live once. Shout out to the word misunderstood, because that's what I am. Shout out to music, because that is what we do. Shout out to Down on My Luck.
That's what the hell you get for kicking
My
the damn
bad.
floor, motherfucker.
My bad. Shout out to Down on My Luck, because sometimes you just don't know where to go and you're alone. Shout out to Reckless's song called Goodbye. I really gotta rewrite that joint.
I was thinking,
shout
guys.
out to L.
Hey, hold up. That song you just said.
Goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah. I'm on a different mind frame right now. Bear with me. I was thinking, and what Kenny was talking about and shit, and what you've been talking about, we all need to throw out a fucking mixtape. Just one, because we ain't got that many songs and shit.
So you
Just
want
throw
like
it
a
out there.
compilation mixtape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, you, and Kenny.
That's a good idea, actually. Shout out to the new mixtape that's getting ready to come out that nobody knows about. There's no name for it yet. And there's going to be 3 artists on there from my knowledge, which would be Reckless,
Candyman, and the Three Kings.
and Trio. 3 times. 3 times. Shout out to can I do it? Is that it? Is that it? Shout out to, does that look like a 3? No. Fuck it. Shout out to 301 because that is where we at. That's where we reside. Even though I hate this damn place. My phone's ringing. Shout out to Tech 9 because my ringtone is Part of the Pain Away. Shout out to the fact I'm going to put this damn thing on hold to go talk on the phone. So I'll be right black, you be white there. Hello? Hey.
Alright. My nigga RJ just rolled out. Sound like he was getting on the phone with his baby mama.
What you
And
doing?
yeah, that's what it means. But I have no idea. I'm on a different level right now. It's been a good morning. Well, actually, it's been a bad morning. Some shit popped off last night, and it's didn't get no sleep. But it's turning out to be pretty good. Like, it's been a while. My head's been somewhere else here lately, and the whole crew just we've been hitting some rough times, and it's just starting to come back. What I'm waiting for, if y'all are watching this from Southern Maryland, y'all need to go to the opening of the Tiki Bar down on Solomon's Island. That's what I'm waiting for, because we've had a rough past couple months, and that night everybody gonna cut loose. We all coming back. We all coming back. But it's been a good New Year. We had New Year's. I don't even want to talk about that. We drank more alcohol than what should be humanly possible. Fucking mixing anything and everything we can get our damn hands on. No bullshit. I came over here after the New Year's party and shit. I wound up, me and RJ just sitting here bullshitting. I just started stripping my fucking jacket off, all my beads and shit. I just went to Mardi Gras. All my beads are around here somewhere. I don't know what the fuck they are. But, so they're just stripping beads. Fucking shades. $200 pair of Oakleys. I just threw them in a fucking corner. Walked in the bathroom, blue chunks, and still talking across the hallway. So far gone that I'm in the middle of a conversation and blowing chunks at the same time. And I said fuck it, hit the floor, started crawling down the fucking hallway, just laid in the middle of the hallway. just talking to RJ and Spitter. Like, fuck it. And RJ, it all started to hit him and shit. All the fucking Jaeger and vodka and champagne, dude, we were mixing everything. His ass fucking hit the floor in his bedroom, crawled down the hallway, fucking army crawled the fuck over me, into the bathroom and passed out with his head in the toilet. Oh, it was epic. We both wound up getting alcohol poisoning and shit that night. Oh. But the shit is catastrophic. It was epic. Oh. Man. And that's what I want. Because last year, at the Tiki Bar, we did the same shit. Wasted. My ex-girlfriend, bro. Ex-fiance. She got so fucking drunk that she dropped her fucking pants right in the parking lot and pissed all over her legs, her feet, her shoes and socks were full of piss. That shit was fun. The part that wasn't funny is that she had to get back in my truck. It's a bitch. We all got so fucked up that night. I don't remember the drive home from Solomon's. That's a good, I'd say 45-minute drive back to my house. I don't remember a goddamn thing. Fuck it. You live, you learn. Make mistakes, get locked up. Shit happens. And for all y'all out there that are totally opposed to drinking and driving, I agree. It is very bad. Shouldn't do it. But you can't stop. Everybody does. At least once. They drive over the limit of 0.08. Everybody does it at least once. I had a friend that was a bartender. Didn't drink. At all while she worked. She got pulled over and got a DUI. Yeah, DUI. Because of her fingers absorbing the alcohol. Got locked up on a DUI without even drinking. What kind of shit's that? But he sounded like he gonna be out there on the phone for a while, and I want a cigarette. I'm hitting pause. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna do my little shout out real quick. Holla to everybody. Keep watching. We got more shit coming. I gotta bounce. My niggas outside on the phone and shit. Don't know how long he's gonna be out there. But anyway, he'll be back in here in a few. I can tell you what, he's gonna go on another tangent. It's gonna be about girls and bitches and shit like that. Just bear with him. Anyway, deuces. I'll holler at y'all later. Keep it real. Live free, die fun. Enjoy your life. You only have one to live. That's the rule I go by. Later.
Okay, my guest has just left, and we are running out of time, so this concludes this segment of my Reckless TV show. So, I'm about to go find something to get into, and I'm gonna holler at y'all.